friends, and happy Halloween! So I'm so happy to have you guys here, and today is actually Thursday. I'm videotaping this on Thursday, the 31st of October, and I'm making this today because I really wanted to. I really wanted to not have this like weird pretend it's Halloween, not on Halloween video. I wanted to do this on Halloween, so it's going to be a little unstructured. I hope you're prepared. And I'm really just excited to spend this couple minutes with you, if it's just a couple minutes. So today was supposed to be what I've read so far in my fall TBR video, but to be honest, I've read one book. I've only read one book. So it's not going to be what I've read so far in my fall TBR video. It's going to be a photo shoot with the kitties. Yes, you heard me correctly, a photo shoot with the kitties. I want to try to do a little photo shoot. That's why we have this little decoration back here. And I want to try to get some really cute photos of the cats. But the most important part of this video is we're making ourselves a little boo basket. I dropped my gummies again. I've recorded this multiple times and I've dropped these same gummies over and over and over again. I think they're trying to say something. So we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a boo basket. This can be a boo basket for ourselves, a boo basket for a friend, a family member, your own boo, or a significant other, whoever you desire, or it can be really just for yourself. And today I thought I would make one for myself because I really love the idea of a boo basket. And not all of us have somebody who could maybe give us one, not because we don't have a significant other, but just because it's just really hard. So I've collected a bunch of stuff around my apartment and put it in the basket, and I'm calling it my little boo basket. So these are things I've already owned. And I think I love that idea because then I'm not having to go out and buy stuff and it's just cute little things from home. I have some great recommendations also of what you can put in your boo basket for a friend or significant other or for partner or whoever or your boo. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But I just wanted to mention we're going to do a boo basket today, a little kitty photo shoot. And then I thought I would share some of the things I really love to do on Halloween. Because I'm not a big partier, I'm not a party girl, even though I look like it, right? But I thought we would just go ahead and have a wonderful, relaxed evening. I'm excited to hand out candy to the kids today. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy, but let's go ahead and start with our boo basket. So let's make a boo basket. I'm going to set up the kitty photo shoot in the video a little bit later, but I'm going to be using this background for the boo basket as well. So we're going to go ahead and do a boo basket, we're going to do the kitty photo shoot, and then we're going to talk about Halloween right after. I think that sounds really good. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get out of the way and get you closer to this basket so it's more exciting. I think that's more exciting than me, right? Boo basket time. So for me, a boo box is something really special because this is something so sweet and so kind to give a friend, a family member, your boo, if you want to call them that. And it's just a really fun way to kind of show love, show care, and then also kind of like a little Halloween treat for the people that you really love. So this is just kind of a boo box I came up with just the things I have in my home. And I think that's something really important to remember is it doesn't have to be something crazy or over the top. It can just be some things that you have to make it a little bit special. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these things out of the box so that way we can see what's inside the box and we can build a little boo box together. So first we start with a box or a basket because I just realized I've been calling this a boo box and it's a boo basket. So first we start with a basket, and then inside the basket we just add all the things that we think are significant person in our life would like, whether it be friend, a family member, a partner, whoever, or even just yourself. And I think you can make one of these for yourself and it'd be really cute. And you can go ahead and put all of the things you love inside of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making one for myself because I just want a boo basket and I think it'd be really cute. So we're going to go ahead and add first Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is a cute little witch I got. I think she's adorable and I think she's perfect for the season, and she is pretty much my personality, my little gothic personality in witch cute form. So we're gonna go ahead and add Gwendolyn. into the basket. And with her, we're going to add some delicious little treats. And we're going to first start off with these petite pumpkin spice cookies. These are from Trader Joe's. I actually just had a friend send me a box of Trader Joe's goodies, and this is one of them. I also got the little pretzels, like the pumpkin spice pretzels, and then also some pumpkin spice bread mix, some snickerdoodle mix, so many things. But these I'm so excited for because they're going to be so delicious. So I'm going to be adding these as well to the box. And with a boo basket, it's just the things that are sweet and lovable and wonderful and make people happy. So it could literally be anything in this box. So for example, you could go ahead and add a candle, because candles are always nice and candles make the apartment smell or the home smell really nice. But if your friend doesn't like candles, don't add candles. Add like a bath bomb, and you can go ahead and get a bath bomb at Lush, or we have a guest. Ola wants to see who Gwendolyn is. So you can go ahead and get a bath bomb at Lush, which I really like Lush's bath bombs because you can get Halloween inspired ones. This one's not Halloween inspired, unfortunately. This one is just a cute little tea mug, but really wonderful. So if you have a friend who loves taking baths, you can go and get them a bath bomb, or you can get them a candle if they love candles. I love both, so I'm going to go ahead and put them inside. I dropped a piece of bath bomb. Don't want Ola to eat that. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of them inside because I love a bath bomb with a candle, with snacks, and Gwendolyn. We're going to go ahead and then add something I truly, truly love during this season, and that's tea. And I love having a cup of tea. Again, if you want to make this on stuff that you have at home, just take a tea bag out of the box already and put it inside a tea cup, and then have it in your little box. So all the person has to do is take it out of the box or out of the basket and pour some water in there, and they have a lovely cup of tea. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put the whole box in here though, because why not? And then for me, I love books and movies. I love both of them. So what I would do for me is add books and movies to the basket. But however, if you have friends who love movies more and are like a romance lover, I would definitely add movies like You've Got Mail or When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally. However, if you don't want to get any movies, or they don't have a DVD player, or you don't know, go ahead and just like find a fun movie online, like maybe on Netflix or on Disney. I mean, Disney has some really great Halloween movies right now, like Hocus Pocus and Nightmare, I almost said Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas, and all of those wonderful, like Frankenweenie, definitely a good one. And you can go ahead and add a bunch of like fun little tips. So you can add like a little card that has like a bunch of movie recommendations that you recommend for that specific person. So for example, if they like super horror movies, you can go ahead and recommend the super horror movies. But if they're somebody who likes romance, recommend those, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't actually have to be physical stuff. You can go ahead and like write little notes in here. That would be super adorable. Just like add little notes of being like, hey, these are recommendations, or these are recommendations. So a lot of really great ideas. But I'm also a book person, and maybe your friend or partner or whoever likes books more than movies, and you can go ahead and add some books. So I have two recommendations here. I have Coraline by Neil Gaiman, and Coraline by Neil Gaiman is quite short. I think somebody could read it in one evening, especially on Halloween. This is also available on Audible, so if you want to get your friend or partner or family member a book to read tonight, you can go ahead and maybe do like an Audible purchase for them if they have a Kindle, or you can go ahead and get them on your phone, I believe, in some situations. I'm not really sure, or on a MacBook, or there's other ways to get books. So I really like having the physical version though, and I know a lot of bookstores are still open today, so maybe you can run into a bookstore. They should have Coraline, as it's a classic. This is about a young girl who moves into this very interesting house, and she ends up not loving her current life situation. She feels very forgotten and just not loved by her parents, and she ends up getting introduced to another mother, and another mother is offering her a life of happiness and wonders and cake for breakfast and ice cream for the middle of night snack, and this other mother is kind of luring her to this other world. And it's very creepy, very wonderful, absolutely just fantastic. It is a young adult children's book, but I find it as an adult really, really awesome. And there's some really great imagery in here as well. Another one by Neil Gaiman, which is I think a little bit more young adult. Definitely doesn't have as much creepy imagery as Coraline did, but this one, The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, is about a young boy who ends up being raised in a graveyard by ghosts and ghouls and vampires and all the fun creatures out there that we kind of dream about on Halloween. This is a wonderfully fantastical novel with wonderful imagery. We follow this young boy trying to kind of figure out his life and figure out who he is as somebody who's being raised in a graveyard and somebody who's being protected in the graveyard for a very, very good reason. So if you're looking for something a little bit longer, but maybe a little bit sweeter, I think you'll really like The Graveyard Book. Or your friend, or your family member, or your partner, or your boo. So book recommendations are always great, even if they aren't physical. You can always do little recommendation notes in here, like movies and stuff like that. So maybe your friend can find something that they like as well. If your friend, however, likes something a little bit spookier, we have some spooky book recommendations. And these two books are actually new books. I just got them in my Abominable book club thingy. But this one is very unnerving, I would say. It does have to deal with some mental health, so it's not for everybody. It is going to be quite creepy. I haven't read it yet, but it is about being lost in a world, or lost in almost a labyrinth-like situation and feeling crazy and just not knowing. It's very short, and I'm looking forward to reading it, and it's hard to explain because, one, I have not read it, but also because it's just kind of feeling lost and like you're going through the same motions over and over and over again and you can't get out of them. So if your friend, family member, boo, or anybody likes something a little bit more spookier, I can recommend this one just based off of the description, not because I've read it yet, but it does sound super creepy and wonderful. I'm running out of space in my box, or my basket. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We also have, oh, I didn't even say the name. This is Coupe de Grace by Sophia Ajram. I hope I pronounced any of that correctly. And then we have Disturbance by Jenna Clake. I also have not read this. This also just came in my October Abominable book club book box. We got this. This one is also quite uncomfortable, eerie, very weird. We follow a young girl who accidentally possibly brings back an ex from the dead, and this person is not a good person to bring back. They could be violent, or they could be paranormal, or they could not just be violent physically, but in other ways as well. So this one is also not for everybody. Definitely very creepy, very eerie, and something that's going to be very disturbing, but also very fascinating, I think. So if you have a friend, again, that likes these kinds of books, this one could be a very good one for them. I'm going to list these down below so you can read the descriptions a little bit better, because I did not do a great job of describing these, but that's because they're new to me. I have not read them, and I'm not yet sure how to explain them. But always good to have options for friends, family members, or your boo. I think these are great things to add into a boo basket or boo box, just because they make it very personal and very sweet and very kind. I also love adding a quick blanket, a big fuzzy blanket. I'm a blanket person. I'm not wearing one right now, but normally I would have a blanket by, and I think it would be absolutely perfect for a boo basket. But as you see, mine is quite full. However, I love sweets. And if you know me, you know I'm a sweet girl and I love gummies. So what I would do is I would always add a couple little gummies, a little couple snacks, especially since it's a boo box, we need an eyeball here and there. So we're gonna add an eyeball, some sour gummies as well, and just kind of, whoops, we lost an eyeball. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna add our eyeball again. And then I would just pop some sweets, some candies, some delicious little treats all over to make sure your basket is absolutely full. And to top it off, we need some vampire teeth. So we're gonna go ahead and add some vampire teeth to the top of this. And this is honestly a great little boo basket. Boo baskets, again, like I was saying, I feel weird because I'm up here, but I'm still talking to you, I promise. Boo baskets are quite sweet. These started up not too long ago, but I think these are such a great idea, especially if you want to just kind of give your friend who's really into Halloween kind of a fun little gift and a nice little treat. I loved trick-or-treating when I was a kid. I thought it was one of the most wonderful things, and I think if I were to receive a boo basket, I would be also really happy. So you can make yourself your own boo basket. This is kind of my evening thing since it's Halloween. And so this is going to be my evening treat for myself. I've already read my Neil Gaiman books, but I am definitely going to be picking up these books, and I'm going to be reading You've Got Mail as kind of like an after event, because after I read these books, I'm going to be very creeped out. I'm going to need something a little bit softer. I got tea for when I take my bath, and I got my candle and my bath bomb for when I have my bath. I got my sweets to make my belly upset, but my belly also happy, and I got Gwendolyn to cuddle up with when I am watching my movie or reading my books. So, oh, and I also got treats. I got my cookies to just enjoy life. So boo baskets are really, really great. I think they're absolutely perfect for any friend or family member or your boo that you just want to kind of gift something a little bit more special. So I hope you guys have a wonderful boo basket adventure. You can really put just anything in here. I'm pretty sure if you had a friend who loves sweets, you could just dump a bunch of sweets in there. It'd be like if they were getting their own trick-or-treat basket. So that's also an option, just chocolate and gummies in a basket. I would love that. So this is my boo basket. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was interesting. We lost our vampire teeth. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this and have my little boo basket. As I mentioned, I've already dropped these gummies out of this basket multiple times, so I think I just have to eat them. And they're so fun. So I'm a big gummy girl. I love gummies. I actually get myself tummy aches every single time I eat them because I've learned for some reason the non-vegan ones give me a really bad belly ache, but I can eat the vegan ones all day long and be perfectly fine. These ones are non-vegan, so I'm going to be eating it, and I know I'm going to have a belly ache tonight, but I have ginger beer to help with my belly ache. So these are like the vampire teeth ones. I know you shouldn't play with your food, but it's just so fun. Oh. Okay. All right, the gummy's gone, so it can't fall out of my basket anymore. So this kitty photo shoot was inspired actually by somebody I follow on Facebook. She does a lot of wonderful kitty photo shoots. She does them also on Instagram. I'll list her down below in the description so you can go follow her because she does some really amazing ideas. I did a kitty photo shoot last winter in December with like a wreath for the cats. And I saw this idea for an October Halloween photo shoot with the cats, and I thought I would love to try it out. So I figured I would record the experience so you can also enjoy this awkward kitty situation, because I've never done this before. One of my cats loves doing things that are, I wouldn't say doing photo shoots, but she loves treats and she loves snacks, so I don't think she's going to be a problem at all. My other cat on the other hand though, she is quite sassy. She's a sassy lady. So we're gonna see if we can get some really good photos of them, or maybe I just get a lot of video of them and see what happens. But I've set up this backdrop. I'm gonna go ahead and do kind of like a quick little how I did the backdrop. It's not very difficult, but I thought it'd be interesting for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my backdrop. And then we're gonna try to get some cute little video or photos of the cats. I'm gonna try to post them at the end of this video and see what I can get. But let's go ahead and do a cat photo shoot because I'm that person. Now this video has been weird. It's not been my regular video. I hope you're enjoying this fun, crazy Halloween video. I've had a lot of fun actually, especially doing the kitty photo shoot. It was not as successful as I was hoping it to be. At least I got Indy to eat something off of the glass. That was actually really surprising. I was going to talk about Halloween a little bit, but more in the sense of like, I don't really know what to talk about on Halloween. I just hope you enjoy it. I think having one day specified for spooky stuff is a little unfortunate. So just because today's spooky doesn't mean tomorrow's not going to be spooky. I had a couple of spooky days prior to Halloween, and I'm going to continue enjoying my spooky side because that's also me. So I hope you have fun this Halloween. I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay responsible. I hope you do whatever you want to do, whether that go to a friend's house and play Halloween games or give out candy, or if you stay home and relax and just enjoy the night in, or if you dress up like ghosts like this, like I did last year, because this was so fun, and go take fun photos outside, or if you make a witch's broom, which I also did last year. So just have fun. Do whatever you think you want to do. Just be safe, just be kind, and just be you, because you are awesome, and I'm really happy you're here. So this was a weird video, like I mentioned, but I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed hanging out with you for a little time I did. Today is Halloween, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. And I hope you have a fantastic evening, a wonderful Halloween. And I hope you're ready, because we're going to not stop on the fall things yet, because we still have a little bit of fall left, because Thanksgiving's coming up too. No, Thanksgiving. I celebrate Thanksgiving as a family holiday. I don't celebrate it as what we learned in school with the Pilgrims and the Indians. I'm Native American myself, so my feelings towards what Thanksgiving was taught are very different from what we were taught. But I do love the idea of sharing food with friends and family and being one and sharing thanks and celebrating life together. So for me, that's what Thanksgiving is. So I just wanted to clarify before anybody doesn't agree with the idea of why I'm celebrating Thanksgiving. It's just for me a very special holiday to celebrate with friends and family. And while living here in Germany, it's been a great way to kind of share my love of family and friends with the friends and family I have created here. So soon we'll have Thanksgiving, but for now, let's have Halloween, and I hope you have a wonderful spooky day with wonderfully spooky and ghoulish adventures. And I will be seeing you guys soon. Until then, ciao!